Hey Bougie, click. Are you a black woman that has dated or wants to date outside your race? Are you afraid to date outside of your race because of backlash? Studies say black women are the least likely to marry, especially outside their race, compared to other groups of women. While black men are more than twice as likely to marry outside their race. Interracial marriage is a marriage between two people of different races or racialized ethnicities. Interracial marriage was historically banned or stigmatized in many countries, such as the United States, Nazi Germany, and South Africa, where it was known as miscegenation. However, in the present day, interracial marriage is legal and accepted in most parts of the world, leading to an increase in mixed-race people. Black women are less likely to marry, especially outside their race, compared to other groups of women. Historical tensions and the lack of positive representation of black women in the media are reasons why many black women may not consider dating white men. The mainstream idea of American beauty typically features a white woman with specific physical attributes. Relationships with men of other ethnicities may not carry the same historical weight as those with white men, given the unique historical context of black women's interactions with white men. Most young girls often dream of dating and marrying within their own racial or ethnic group. In the United States, around 87% of marriages are between individuals of the same racial or ethnic backgrounds. However, for black girls, the reality is quite different, as shown by some striking statistics. Firstly, the number of black females surpasses black males by the age of 16, while for white individuals, this occurs at around age 32. Secondly, black men are more than twice as likely as black women to marry outside their race, with black women being the least likely to do so. Lastly, for every 100 college-educated black females, there are only approximately 35 to 40 equivalently educated black males. Black women in interracial relationships with white men experience varying treatment due to expectations of who black women should date and marry. Despite examples of high-profile, interracial relationships, perceived reactions to people with double minority status, black women, and a double majority status partner, white men, can lead the former to have the validity of their relationships questioned. Judgment from black men lead many black women to feel shame, frustration. Judgment from white women lead black women to believe the validity of their relationship is discredited. Black women frequently face frustrations due to the stereotype that being in a relationship with or marrying a white man can alienate them from the black community. Survey participants also highlighted a double standard in how black men perceive black women's relationships with white men, even if the black men themselves are involved with white women. While one might expect individuals in interracial relationships to support all racial and gender relationships, the observed double standard often leads many black women to perceive dating a white person differently for black women compared to black men. Black women observed that black men expressing dissatisfaction in their relationships were usually strangers, while white women questioning their relationships were typically ex-girlfriends, ex-wives, or mothers of the white male partner. As a result, white women could leverage their relationship with the white male partner to impact the interracial relationship. The backlash against interracial marriages, especially those between black women and white men, can be intricate and influenced by historical and social factors. Although there has been notable advancement in societal perspectives, some people still harbor racial prejudices, leading to disapproval or hostility towards interracial relationships. Historically, laws and societal norms in many parts of the world, including the United States, prohibited interracial marriages. These laws were often justified by racist ideologies that sought to maintain racial purity and hierarchy. Even after such laws were abolished, like in the landmark Loving v. Virginia case in 1967, societal acceptance has been gradual and uneven. Some of the negative reactions to interracial marriages may stem from lingering racial biases and stereotypes. For example, there may be unfounded assumptions about the motivations behind the marriage or negative stereotypes about the individuals involved. Additionally, some people may view interracial marriages as a challenge to their cultural or racial identity, leading to resistance or hostility. It's also important to note that the media and popular culture have historically played a role in shaping perceptions of race and interracial relationships, which can influence public opinion and attitudes. While it's disheartening that such negativity exists, many people support and celebrate the diversity and richness that interracial marriages bring to communities. The growing number of interracial marriages over the years reflects a broader trend towards acceptance and understanding of these relationships as part of a diverse society. It's crucial to continue promoting open-mindedness, respect, and equality to overcome prejudices and support the right of all individuals to marry whom they love, regardless of race. The negative responses that Black women marrying white men receive from white women may stem from a range of social and psychological factors. Here are some potential reasons. Societal norms and historical prejudices. Interracial marriages can challenge long-standing societal norms and historical prejudices. Despite legal barriers being removed, the legacy of such laws and the societal attitudes they fostered may still influence how some people view interracial relationships today. Racial boundary maintenance. Research suggests that there may be social penalties for those who cross racial boundaries, particularly in intimate relationships. Gender roles and expectations can make these penalties more severe for women, leading to greater resistance to interracial relationships. Societal expectations. There are societal expectations and pressures regarding whom one should marry. When individuals go against these norms, it can result in backlash from those who hold traditional views on marriage within one's own race. Media influence. The media has historically influenced perceptions of race and interracial relationships, which can shape public opinion and attitudes. Negative stereotypes and portrayals can fuel misunderstandings and hostility. Personal insecurities. Sometimes, the hate may stem from personal insecurities or feelings of rejection. If some Black men feel that they are being overlooked as potential partners, this could manifest as resentment or hostility towards interracial couples. The negative responses that Black women marrying white men receive from white women may stem from a range of social and psychological factors. Here are some potential reasons. Societal norms and historical prejudices. Interracial marriages can challenge long-standing societal norms and historical prejudices. Despite legal barriers being removed, the legacy of such laws and the societal attitudes they fostered may still influence how some people view interracial relationships today. Racial boundary maintenance. Research suggests that there may be social penalties for those who cross racial boundaries, particularly in intimate relationships. Gender roles and expectations can make these penalties more severe for women, leading to greater resistance to interracial relationships. Perception of competition. There may be a perception of competition for desirable partners, which can lead to feelings of envy or resentment. If white women perceive Black women as competitors in the dating market, this could result in negative attitudes towards interracial marriages. Internalized stereotypes. Internalized racial stereotypes and myths can influence attitudes towards interracial couples. Negative stereotypes about Black women or white men may contribute to hostility from individuals who harbor such beliefs. Fear of social loss. Some white women may fear social loss or disapproval from their peer group due to associating with someone who is in an interracial relationship, leading to negative reaction. What do you think? Will you or have you dated outside of your race? Let me know in the comment section. Stay bougie.